Welcome back everyone, I'm Genevieve Moongarden and I'm going to be showing off yet another mount video for you with my pineapple pal right there and one of my alt whizzes because this is a two-person mount, so of course I gotta show it off in all its glory. First released in May of 2024, this mount is only available with a purchase of the Floating Lands Resort bundle. However, when my alt account was teleporting to me, it actually asked if you wanted to teleport to your friend at the Watermole Tropical Resort. So I don't know if that's like the Pirate101 name for it or what. Oh, look at that. My passenger thinks it's so funny that my little pineapple is jumping up and down unsafely. Cute. And with that bundle, you get gear, you get a pet, you get the weapon, you get the house, and you get this mount, as well as crowns or 1 month membership to either game. This mount carries 2 passengers and gives 40% speed boost. Let's check it out. Whoa, I love it. I figured what a nice spot to show it off than on top of the rainbow. You know what, I get a nice view of the whole island from here. That's pretty sweet. But anyhow, I do know that some people were confused on what this thing is on the side. This is an outrigger canoe, which means it has a stabilizing support on one or both sides of the canoe. And these are for ocean faring vessels. These aren't for like going down the river sort of thing. So that way, when you have, waves or strong currents or things that might tip over a typical canoe, the outriggers on there, they just give it that additional support to help so that it doesn't tip over. There's many different types. If you've seen the movie Moana, that is a very large version of this type of boat. There's so many different types from so many different cultures. They're all amazing. If you're interested, I suggest looking it up. They're quite fascinating. As I'd mentioned in the initial video showing this thing off briefly, I love the fact that it looks like it's hand painted. That is so cool. It's not, you know how I love crisp designs on mounts, but this particular thing needs to look like it's hand painted. It even looks like it's carved. Look at the notches and things like that. That is so cool. And you're also painted on your paddle right here. Very, very interesting. Love it, love it. Well, it looks like our wizards are actually sitting on it, which makes me happy because sometimes on these things they're, I don't know, kind of like hovering or whatever. But yes, very, very cool. I love this so much. As opposed to the rowboats where you're facing each other, this one, both passengers are facing the same direction, which is also pretty cool. They give you something a little bit different. As for everyone's favorite part, which is of course the pineapple pet on the front of it, no, this doesn't change if you change your pet. Even if you have your pet equipped and you just have this mount in your house, that pineapple is still on it. So let's just pretend it's a different pineapple pal. It's the pineapple pal pet's best friend. There we go. Yeehaw. I love the noises this one makes. Ba-doom. Ba-boom. I love it. Love it. Just in case you're in this house, if you see one of these resting on the shore, this is actually the way to get to that island way over there. But on my initial walkthrough video of this, someone asked if there was a way to make it so they could just walk over there. And yeah, I just made my rainbow gigantic and added a few of these sand piles. And yeah, you can easily walk right over here to the island of the gigantic freaking lizards. And if they're a little bit too aggressive for you, you can just go on the boat, press X. Very nice. But we're not going on that. We're on our own right here. I love how they look. Just noticing, it looks like it's going into the ground right there. But here's another thing that's a little oopsie with this mount. Because it's so low, yeah, you get the water in the boat. But in all honesty, most of the boats get water in them when you go on top of water. Go figure. Yes, it is hilarious, isn't it, my friend? But it would be really cool to just get your boat hightailing it. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that you like create a ton of water with this thing. You got like some serious, I don't know what you call that thing coming on the back of a boat when you got a high powered motor. But it looks like we got a high powered motor. Just saying. Look at that. That's like absolutely insane. I'm not even paddling fast enough for that sort of stuff. Oh, Look at it. That's hilarious. I'm assuming this is with anything you're doing. Yeah, even if it's your friend or yourself just walking through it, you create like a ton of water, splash, whatever. That's so funny. Get back in the boat, friend. I wonder though if you play as your pet if it does that. But anyhow, so right now when we're not going anywhere, it's clearly far off the ground. But sometimes things tend to move when you're actually moving. So let's see. I mean, it doesn't really do that. So you're pretty far off the ground. It's kind of cool. I love that everybody, including your pet, turns around to look where you're going. That's awesome. I do think my favorite part of this so far is the jump, though. Look at the passenger. They're just having so much fun. Oh, and also the pineapple just kind of like catches some air there. Maybe that's what that noise is. It's not the boat going ka-thunk. It's the pineapple? I mean, it does make the noise when the pineapple hits the boat. But it's the same exact time as the boat hitting the ground-ish. So, who knows? It's a cool noise. It's a fun thing. We just look so chill. It spins really fast, though. My goodness. Yes, we're going to zoom in on you, friend, because it's your idol. Their little hands are so crazy. They're so cute. Oh, it looks kind of like my Crocs in the back are kind of sunken into the boat. Oops. I love that. Me back there, I'm just basically doing nothing. But your passenger has quite fun with it. Yeah, there's like no reaction out of Jen at all. What a goofball. Hello there, canoe with the ghost, you know, paddling you. Oh, look at it go. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious, actually. That is so funny. Yes, you are very cute. I'm not really hopeful of too many differences underwater, just because that's typically how the boats go. But you never know. Hey look, there's no water in the boat. Ha ha ha, just kidding, there's tons of water in the boat. Well, I mean, yeah, it pretty much looks the same as it does on land. Although it looks a little silly because it's a boat, but we'll go with it. I will say that your paddling looks a little bit like longer, I don't know what you call it, strides of paddle. It sounds kind of like it's making the same noise, just obviously muted or muffled because of being underwater. Okay, well, yeah, it looks about the same. Yeah, looks, you know, quite identical. Nothing wrong with that though, because it's super adorable. Okay. Yeah. What? But her laugh is like cut off. She just kind of like chuckles a little bit. Yeah, look, they like stop her mid-chuckle. What's going on here? Just I noticed that the glasses of the Pineapple Pal have that, I don't know, weird thing on the corner of them. Yeah, she's like, oh, my stomach. Instead of like, ha 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 ha. It's like, oh, I'm seasick. What? Oh my gosh, that would be a terrible thing in a boat to have a passenger, you know, like getting seasick or whatever. No, don't do that. It's a terrible idea. Well, that's crazy. I can't even see my friend anymore. They are actually right next to me. I looked on their screen. It's crazy. Well, bye boat. Yeah, crazy thing. That's so weird. Why did she like disappear? I guess it can't be any creepier than that skullhead boat paddling around eternity. Awesome. And you know how I said that the bundle was saying that it was the Watermill Tropical Resort? Well, I just had my friend here search me, inspect me, and see my mount and where I can get it. And it just says it's not available. Like, what? Same thing with the Pineapple Pal. That's so weird. All it says is it's not available. Well, thanks so much, friends, for checking out this more in-depth look at the Outrigger canoe mount that comes with the Floating Lands Resort bundle. And we shall paddle off into the sunset, and y'all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.